Welcome to Something Crunchy. Tyler is homies with Blake. Blake is the older bro of Blair. Blair is married to Tyler and is a slutty slut.
Welcome to Something Crunchy.
What the hell is crunchy?
Welcome to Something Crunchy.
All right, back in the studio with Tyler D, who's hanging outside of his best friend's ride trying to holler at B. Let's put him up. How are we feeling tonight?
Man, I'm so pumped up I could pop about tonight's episode.
Yeah, buddy. Last week we had the Eric Roberts on the show with his wife, the Miss Eliza Roberts. They're both Hollywood royalty, and that was so much fun to talk to them.
Yes.
It was.
Such a good interview, and if you haven't heard it, what's the matter with you? You can find it on all platforms, including the Something Crunchy YouTube channel. Subscribe and make yourself useful while you're there. So basically, we told Mr. Eric Roberts, with all of his antagonistic characters in villainous roles, he's like on the Mount Rushmore of on-screen assholes. I mean, I stand by what we said, and it was high praise and a bold statement. We mentioned that our favorite actors are those who could play bad guys really well, and that's exactly what we're talking about tonight.
Yes.
On-screen assholes?
Oh my god, so excited for
Blair
this.
completely misunderstood at first. I was like, Blair, we're talking about best on-screen assholes this week. She's like, thank God, about time. Talking about boobs for 60-something episodes. I'm like,
time to
no,
get some
Blair,
assholes.
on-screen dicks. Oh, even better. No, like jerks.
Now that's a good.
Now you're talking. Like,
I like the circle
What have you
variety.
done to me?
now, this is a loaded question wrapped in a riddle and dipped in a conundrum. It's not just who are the best bad guys or villains. We have to break this down, have an organized conversation to unravel this thing. Look under the hood, play with it. Let's first take a deep dive right into straight up best on-screen assholes, and we will specifically talk about movies first.
Movies first.
Let's start there, just like the best assholes on screen. So
So excited about this.
we talked to Eric Roberts. We told him The Dark Knight, The Specialist, Expendable, Star 80, Human Centipede 3, even like the list went on for him. I got a nice place to start for us.
Okay.
I would
Who you
like
got?
I would like to nominate Mr. JT Walsh as like my first on-screen asshole. He was probably the first person I thought of. He played the role of Happy in Blue Chips.
Oh, yeah.
He was the asshole from Pleasantville. He's always the bad guy. He was in Outbreak. He's always a dick.
Yes.
Yeah.
No, I know 100% you're talking about.
He is like a big, veiny dick. And that's a nice dick.
He has a high intensity dick.
He was just
what
like
he
the
is.
first guy I thought of. Not the most quotable dick, but like
Just always that asshole.
he's just like such a penetrating dick on screen.
Okay. Well, I certainly have one I know you're going to like, Blake. Tyler's going to get a good one out of this too. Phil Hartman.
Yeah. He
Between-
played a
You
great
went in a
dick.
completely
Yeah.
different direction,
Yes.
but that's such a nice dick.
It's specifically, I mean, I was thinking Sergeant Bilko and like Jingle All the Way.
You gotta have him in Jingle All the Way.
Jingle All the Way was
Your wife's cookies are out of this world.
he's the biggest dick.
Gotta
and
get
I
the
loved
recipe
it.
from Liz.
She's in the shower. I can go get her.
I think she's upstairs in the shower, Howard, if you want me to go check.
Yes. That's such a good Phil Hartman beat. No, I loved him. And Sergeant Bilko. I mean, he just was like the perfect dick.
Who told you to touch my cookies?
Those are my
Sweet dick, Blair.
usually don't hear that.
I would like to nominate probably the first dick that I saw on the big
Ooh.
screen, Jack Palance.
City Slickers, Jack Palance?
Yeah, he was a scary dick.
You just blew me away with Jack Palance.
You know
Right
you
off-
went straight to our hearts with Jack. He was
right
like,
off the bat.
I'll turn
Wow.
your balls into earrings.
You pixies, knock it off.
Hi,
you could
Curly. Kill anyone today?
I mean, you get half. The three of us have to split half.
The day ain't over yet.
I'll turn you into twins. He was like he had the voice of an asshole, which like I
did.
always appreciate because you have to have the voice as well. And he just like
I'm not Curly. I'm his
his
brother Duke.
Oh, so I was in your bedroom. You have a lovely home.
Turned your balls into earrings.
Oh my God. Oh well, couldn't agree more with you there.
God, nicely done.
Yeah, that's a
Well, if we're going comedic assholes, I'm just going to throw out simply for what he did in Just Friends. Simply for what he did.
Oh, I know where you're
Chris
headed with this.
Klein
Yeah.
is Dusty Dinkelman.
Skis in his cheek.
Do you two want to join us in a carol about the birth of our Lord?
Oh,
He
you
was
just hate
such
him.
a good dick.
Oh
Oh, he
my
was such a
God.
good dick just in that one alone.
Dick. Dick. Asshole.
You're Chris
Asshole.
Brander. You're Hollywood. He's Jersey. Skis in his jeans.
Oh my God. When Janie smiles, takes me miles.
He's got like 15 fingers. While we're at it, Ryan Reynolds,
Oh,
he's a
always
great
a
dick.
great asshole.
Sarcastic.
I mean,
Dick.
Yes.
Van Wilder, Deadpool, half of his movies. He's
Yes.
just he plays a great dick. Gotta throw him in there.
I mean,
He cut his teeth as a dick. 2 guys, a girl, in a pizza place.
It's true. It's a nice asshole.
okay, well, the first one that came to my head, and I just like am obsessed. This guy is the great asshole and everything. Ken Marino. I mean, specifically in Wanderlust, but like, you show me a guy that plays a better dick than this
Such a
guy.
good-
Like,
Yeah, he
be a
was
dick to be a
great.
dick. Like what? Like he is
Come
just,
on.
just so fucking good in this role, and he plays a dick and everything else.
It's so true. God, that's a good one.
He had my heart in that.
There he is. Hey. Moron homeless brother. Where's your cardboard box? Hey, get over here. I'm going to fill up your soup bowl. Oh, come on. You lose your sense of humor when you lost your apartment?
I'm just being a dick to be a dick.
He just says the most horrible things, and then just is like, "What? I'm a dick. What? Fuck it. What? Just fucking have a dick. What?
David Spade's a great asshole.
Oh,
Yes,
yes.
he is. Countless times he's done. Even just Saturday Night
Oh, my
Live
God.
alone. Bye-bye.
Bye-bye. Thank
Bye-bye.
you. Bye-bye. It's one of my favorites.
Does this suit make me look fat? No, your face
Your
does.
face
No, but your face.
I can actually hear you
I
getting
can-
fatter.
I was just thinking that.
Head has a thin candy shell.
Speaking of no one's looking.
Oh my God, y'all.
Oh, I see interrupted happy time.
Don't put on my coat. What else are you thinking?
You kind of made me think of Adam Scott
Yeah.
from
Step Brothers.
Step Brothers
Derek?
and Walter
Derek.
Mitty. Derek.
Oh, he's such a dick.
What, are you not going to
brother.
come down and say hi to me? What's up with that, dipshit?
Hi, Derek.
I don't have a problem, Dale. In fact, I have the opposite of a problem. I made over $550K last year. I am the VP of the biggest executive helicopter leasing company on the Eastern Seaboard. I haven't had a carb since 2004. Here's what I'm working with. Want to touch these bad boys?
Lather him up every night at Kegels.
Is that big?
Don't blame him for ruining the story, possibly the evening.
Possibly.
That's one of your favorite quotes.
What is he? Why is? Just like talking to you across the room
I feel like we just have a thing. Guilty as charged.
with the stories. Derek, God, such a dick.
Oh, giant, gaping asshole. Like, loved it.
Brendan has that man, John.
What a dick.
And then he won with
guy.
playing it with
You gonna fuck with my nut? Don't you fuck with my nut, Brendan.
some of the nastier parents started cheering on with them. I admit I was one of them. Oh my gosh, so glad you thought about that one. Oh my gosh. Okay, well, I don't know. I'm kind of thinking Ed O'Neill,
Ooh.
like Little Giants.
good one.
I'm thinking Kevin O'Shea moment. Like,
Yes. I could
see his face chewing the gum and just like watching his face move right now. It's like, I took you to see the Cleveland Indians. You left me at the stadium. It's just such an asshole to everybody in that. Which Ed O'Neill is such a great asshole in so many things. But
Yes, he is.
Yeah.
What was he in Dutch too?
Yes,
Yep.
yes.
I think he's known as a
good call. He was
pretty big
definitely-
dick in that.
He was definitely an asshole in Dutch. Yeah, he was a great dick in Dutch.
Oh my god.
A great dick in Dutch.
Doesn't that sound nice?
Someone's sex tape.
Yeah, maybe next sex tape.
A good dick in Dutch. Rated R.
It's got a good ring to it.
They got away with that R rating on that one. It sounds like a triple X to
I
me.
know. They really did. Well, they cleaned it up, it's for a broader audience.
Yeah. No penetration.
It sounds like a cool band name, even.
Yeah. 3 dicks in Dutch. Is that what it was?
For a band name, you have to vamp it up again.
Yeah.
You had to,
That's a better band name.
You had to juice it up for a band name. Like that works.
3 dicks in Dutch.
That works for film, but for band, you have to like really give it like a kick.
You got to crank it a little bit.
Let's make it 3.
The next guy that I've been thinking about since we started talking about this could be my favorite asshole of all time.
Oh,
Bold statement.
I think he could be one of the greatest.
who is it?
J.K. Simmons.
Oh,
Obviously. He's got to be on
couldn't
the
agree
list.
more.
We
Couldn't
should-
agree more.
Why didn't we start with J.K. Simmons?
I love J.K. Simmons, and he's such a great asshole. Oh my god.
For the last
Again,
father
great
fucking
voice.
time,
Fucking
this will
time.
not be the last father fucking time we talk about
Yeah,
J.K. Simmons.
No. Whiplash.
Not my
He's
tempo.
so awesome. Not my tempo.
tempo.
Not my tempo.
Count.
No, it's-
From 4, asshole.
It's a good J.K. Pretty good. Oh, just in Spider-Man.
Oh, yeah. Parker, get in here. Pictures are shit. Worst I've ever seen. I'll give you $300 for it.
that's so.
See the girl on the
That's
way out.
really good. That's really good.
Even Juno, he was kind of a dick, but like again, you love him. But it's
He
just
was so
like,
endearing in Juno, though. Like
I
I
know.
loved
He
him
was
so much in
Pop
that.
Pop
I'm
and
not-
Juno.
Pop Pop.
I don't think I'm ready to be a pop pop.
Okay, this one makes me laugh even thinking about it because we'll mostly know him as Glenn Guglia,
Haircut.
but Matthew Glave in The Wedding Singer
Yeah.
was such a good fucking asshole. Oh my
God,
god,
that is such a good asshole, Blair. Well done.
Julia's last name is gonna be Guglia.
I wrote a
Julia
song too. It's called
funny.
"I Got Hit in the Face" because
Yeah.
I can't keep my nose out of other people's business.
I'll go grab a vinyl. No, it's a CD player, honey. Play CDs.
Play CDs. CD player. That was one of the best asshole quotes, fucking for sure, of the movie. Possibly of
Everything
the,
he
of the
said
decade.
to her, that poor
He's
girl,
just
she,
such a fucking asshole. Oh my
she was so
god.
abused.
CD player. Play CDs. Just that tone and everything. It's just so good.
Oh, that's
He had
a
to
good
be a
one.
part of the conversation.
Well done.
Yeah.
Jeffrey Jones has got to be on this list somewhere.
Jeffrey
Sure.
Jones.
Ferris Bueller.
Yeah.
Oh my
Howard
god.
the Duck. House Guest. He's
Is this,
old.
Beetlejuice?
Yes.
Oh, classic
Roll old
asshole.
bones
A classic.
on down here.
Asshole.
Such a dick.
He always is casted as an asshole because he's a great asshole.
Some kind of just great assholes.
He's
one of them.
A big swollen asshole.
Grace.
And he does it well. Grace.
Grace.
So good at Ferris Bueller.
Because
Oh my
Ferris was absent 9 times.
9 times? That doesn't sound right.
9 times.
God. Oh, that's such a good one.
Yeah,
I'm glad
he's
he thought
awesome.
of him.
What about Danny McBride? And this is the
Oh.
end.
Oh my god.
So good. There he is.
He eats all the food and all the fucking shit and like all the resources. He's always such a
He
dick.
jizzed on the mag.
You never jizz on the mag. Everybody knows that.
When I came in your magazine, it was a come for help.
Drank all the water. Oh, that was so funny.
He's
Well
a good
done.
dick in a lot of other things too, I feel.
Yeah, he's always a good dick.
Yeah.
Nice asshole.
I feel like we need to kind of change it up and think about some girls here. I mean, Rachel McAdams and
Sweet
Mean
dick.
Girls. Like,
Yeah.
what a bitch.
That's
Such
a
an asshole.
nice asshole.
Right?
You're right about that.
She was a very
Ugh.
bleached, waxed asshole in that movie.
She
For
was.
sure.
Get in, losers. We're going shopping. So you agree? You think you're really pretty?
So you agree.
You think you're really pretty?
God, she definitely played asshole to the extreme in there, and that color looked so good on her.
She said hoop earrings were her thing, but I love hoop earrings. That's all I wanted.
If we're talking girls, Janine Garofalo. Like,
Romy and Michelle.
I mean, in any role,
Toby,
but
fuck off.
especially like some Toby fuck off. Like,
Oh my gosh.
Dude,
Cowboy.
awesome.
Lady Fresh cigarettes. I invented the quick pretty paper.
Oh, Toby, fuck off. Okay, who can name the capitals of all the 50 states? Okay, Toby, fuck off. You drink here? No. Oh, you can't go in without a name tag. Fuck off.
Just fuck off Toby. That's all you had to say.
Yeah.
Like, really, in any of her roles, she's a great asshole. One of my favorites. But yeah, we can nominate her for her role
There was a
specifically.
few different assholes in Romy and Michelle. Kirsty, why do you have to be such a nasty bitch?
Oh, she was a good asshole.
I mean,
Yeah.
there was a
God,
few.
you just hate her.
Putting the magnets on her back and shit. Such a bitch.
What about Christopher McDonald? Shooter.
Shooter
Gilmore.
McGavin? Absolutely.
I'm playing for Chubbs.
Such a dick. You don't
Hell with
fuck
that.
with,
I'm playing for Chubbs.
fuck with grandma. Like, come on.
Damn you people. Go back to your shanties.
How am I supposed to chip, Doug?
He's such a good dick. I feel like it's definitely
Those are
always
naked
one.
bikers having sex in the back of the woods. Hi, Grandma.
I was just thinking of Bradley Whitford, who was Eric
Another Sandler
in
movie.
Billy Madison.
Oh, yeah.
That's a good one.
I love when
That's a
he's
really good
talking to
one.
Carl.
Where the hell is he? I'm starving.
I ate some Triscuit crackers in the car. You should have had some.
Well, maybe if you told me there were delicious Triscuit crackers, I could have enjoyed them with you.
I'm sorry.
Well, sorry doesn't put the Triscuit crackers in my stomach, now does it, Carl?
Such a fucking dick.
John Lithgow, Orange
Oh.
County.
Yeah.
You can let me in, Cody?
Will eat your face.
Bud being so fat.
Bad.
He is such a great dick in that movie. I'm
Yeah.
obsessed with how good he is.
He was a most awesome dick.
He was even a great Australian dick in Pitch Perfect 3.
Oh, it's true.
Oh, yes.
He plays a great asshole
Yeah.
because he can yell so
He's
well.
a great yeller.
He's a great yeller.
We're going to have to do a segment about that.
Best yellers.
Yes. It needs
Old
to
yeller.
happen.
Best old yellers.
Old yeller.
Stay tuned. Speaking of good yellers, can we mention Tom Hanks? A League of
I
Their
suppose
Own.
we can.
Yeah. Why haven't we yet?
And we lost the game because of you.
We lost the league because of you, because of you. You crying? You crying? When he rips up Betty Spaghetti's card from her husband, that was like right off the bat. I'm like, oh, what a dick
Yeah.
move. Husband's in the military, ends up dying
Took
later.
a 5-minute piss and then just like
Ripped her card in
tore
half.
up the card.
Dick move. Mr. Dugan,
Dude, I
you're just going to love him.
don't got ball players. I got girls.
Ball players.
Evelyn, you're still missing the cutoff, man. I need to work on that before next season.
His facial expression, everything like portrayed it the best. Like avoid
That
the
was-
clap,
that-
Jimmy Dugan.
We've said it before. Like, he played an asshole so well in that movie that he should have
Yes.
gotten more asshole parts. But that's really his only one where he's just a big dick.
You
Yeah.
forget what a great dick he is until you see it, and you're like, he needs to do more parts like this.
We tell you look like a little penis with a hat on.
Been waiting
You're
for my
outta here,
opportunity to
Jimmy.
drop that one. Oh. Stole it from me.
Tall girl, Beverly,
Beverly. Long girl.
block.
Ben Affleck. He's a
Oh,
dick in
he
everything.
is. He started off as a dick.
Yeah.
He was a young dick.
The asshole from the fashionable male.
Dazed and confused.
Dazed and
Yeah.
confused
He
for
was a
sure.
dick.
I mean, he was like the king of the dicks at that time. O'Bannon. Fucking O'Bannon.
Right?
Hell yeah.
You hear O'Bannon got held back again? Can he even do that? Is he allowed to beat the shit out of us being a 5th-year senior?
Goodwill Hunting, he was a dick.
Oh, for sure.
Dazed and Confused. I mean,
I feel like
still,
that's like,
just
yeah.
his all-time best.
No, he's nominated for that piece of work, and it's a good call.
Specifically.
Hey, Slater, you fucking hippie. Give me some drugs.
You fucking hippie.
Get it from your mother. We just bagged your mother.
It's a good one.
I'm thinking of Aubrey Plaza right now, and it's making me laugh.
Yeah.
It's Tatiana and Mike and Dave. Mike and Dave need wedding
Big
dates.
asshole. God, it's a great asshole.
She is so funny, and there's a lot of different quotes that I could do in that, but the key to teaching children is repetition. You'd be surprised how stupid they are. She's like playing the teacher, and it's just like
make everybody think she's a teacher.
I love her role in that so much. It is so funny. He looks like a Funhouse Mirror version of a better looking guy, but he really is that guy. I think they even say in the movie, "I'm such an asshole."
So quotable.
She's so funny when she's boning Adam at the end, and he's like on his back.
Standing.
Yeah.
I love that.
It's so
Plus,
funny.
her ass looks so good in that scene. It's like,
Yeah, it's pretty perfect.
Like the Impossible Burger. It's like that version of asses. It's like the impossible ass.
Yeah, it's like the vegan
Like you don't
ass.
believe it's hers. It's like got to be someone else's. But you can tell she works out, so I believe it.
Yeah.
Tatiana. Just hearing that scream in my head.
Jeremy Piven's got to be in this list somewhere.
Oh my gosh. I can't believe we haven't already mentioned Jeremy Piven.
I mean,
Entourage.
We'll move on to TV. And
Oh,
obviously you think
yes.
of him in Entourage. But like Smoking Aces and an
Oh.
Old School.
Old School.
Yeah.
I'm the dean.
I'm the Dean. And then in Smoking Aces, I mean,
He was a great asshole in
Hugo,
Smoking Aces.
you're staring at me like I just asked you the square root of something. What did Mecklin say?
You tell me what that is. Look at the collar on that coat. What does that look like? That stain. I don't know. Cinnamon roll. Cinnamon roll. The cinnamon, the roll of the cinnamon. That looks like jizz. Yeah. Eastern European jizz.
Cinnamon roll? The roll of the cinnamon?
Oh my god.
Classic asshole.
I mean, if we're talking classics, James Caan needs to be a part of this conversation.
He's a classic.
Yeah,
He is.
He's the Cadillac
I
of
mean-
assholes right there.
Right? Between Honeymoon in Vegas and like everything else he's ever done.
He's like a
James
66 Caddy Eldorado. He's just like, he's long. That asshole lasts forever.
Even in Elf, I mean, in
I
the
would
end he
not-
comes around, but
I'd
he's
nominate
like such a
him
dick. Like,
in for Bulletproof.
Yeah.
What he did in Bulletproof was
ooh.
I'm a fan of his dickness.
Of his
I'd
girth.
say definitely most of his career is pretty girthy.
Yeah. He's got a sweet dick over there.
Yeah, he laid out a yard of dick in that one.
What about Billy Bob Thornton?
Oh,
Oh
yeah.
my god.
Where's Billy Bob?
What?
Yeah.
Yes.
Son of a bitch, that's a
Bad
good
Santa.
one.
Bad
was just
Santa
like-
was one of my favorite asshole, like just
That's all you had to
characters
say
of all
is
time.
Bad
All of a sudden, you're
Santa.
fucking Seabiscuit all over the damn board.
Just eating fucking sandwiches.
Hey, Santa, what are the elves' names? Shit, I can't remember. I think one of them's Sneezy. I think there's a Dopey in there.
Shit, I don't know.
Shit. I don't know.
To place him with like the sweetest little kid of all time was the greatest pairing I've ever seen. And him just unleashing his asshole. He probably had so much fun doing that character.
When he yells at that mom and that kid when he's eating that like
Oh.
salad or sandwich or whatever he's got in the mall cafeteria.
Yeah.
Look who's here, Jimmy. It's Santa.
Fucking right.
Let's tell him what you want for Christmas.
I'm on my fucking lunch break, okay?
Are you insane?
Oh, that's so good.
Santa, I made you a wooden pickle. What the fuck am I going to do with a wooden pickle? Is
Blood all over
that
it.
blood?
You know, Bernie Mac also played a great asshole
Yeah, he
and
did.
was great in that movie, but was so overshadowed by the assholeness of
He was a
Billy
great
Bob,
dick.
at least in Bad Santa.
And just I'm thinking of him eating that orange right now, just like sucking on it. Just all I can focus on.
Smoking cigs and eating oranges.
Oh, it was so good.
I can smell his fingers.
Yeah.
I feel like I have to mention Mrs. Trunchbull from Matilda.
You do need to mention
Pam
Mrs.
Ferris.
Trunchbull. Where have you been?
Classic asshole.
Driving
like,
the Trunchmobile. Put her in the chokey.
Exactly. She was pretty fucking scary. I mean, like
Those teeth.
the teeth, the face, the brows,
Yeah.
the sheer size. She just
shape.
like
She's a shapely
the shot
woman.
put.
The size
I mean,
and shape of that dick was definitely a factor.
The scariest part about it.
The way they did her face and just made her so
her running around that
raw.
house feeling like the whole thing was just about to like come down, and she like hikes over the stairs and just like lands like a beast. It's like, damn, bitch.
Jeez, woman.
God bless. You had to make that kid eat the whole fucking chocolate cake. Cookie had her own blood, sweat, and tears in this cake.
Missing another vital piece of this list here, and it's Mr. Vince Vaughn.
Yeah.
Oh my God.
What are we doing here? I mean, wedding crashers, yeah, but swingers. Swingers, baby. Who's the big winner at the casino tonight?
Old school?
Swingers, though.
No, swingers for sure, but he
I
is
feel
also.
There she is, the wonderful lady. Bright in personality plus all the time. Every time I come in, I get nothing else but smiles from you. Here it is, dinner at the Apollo, me and you. Fine, I'll ask her. Where do the high school girls hang out around here? She's still in the house?
This big fucking bear with these big fucking teeth and these big fucking claws. And she's just like this little bunny, man. You just gotta like bat her around a little bit. How about Kevin Spacey?
Oh my
What about
God.
Kevin fucking Spacey?
Spacey.
I'm thinking of Spacey from so horrible
Bosses.
Yeah,
Clearly.
Such
King
an
of- yeah,
asshole.
Super asshole in that.
Baby Driver. Seven. He was.
Pretty much like
Seven, for
half of his
sure.
career.
According to this, you were 2 minutes late. Either you were a liar or my system is off by a full minute.
Oh, Kevin Spacey definitely plays a good dick.
He does play a good dick.
Yeah. Almost too good.
Yeah, I don't think he's really acting much there.
Bob Odenkirk plays a great dick.
Oh,
Yeah, he does.
Bob Odenkirk.
I'd listen to Bob read the phone book. That guy's amazing.
Such a
He
good
plays
dick.
a good asshole.
Yeah.
Probably should have left that for TV.
I'll say that's probably
Better
more for
Call
like
Saul,
Breaking
but
Bad and
it
Better Call
is.
Saul, but
We'll put a pin in that.
How about Bill Murray?
Ooh.
Bill Murray?
Do we forget about?
You can't forget about Mr. Murray.
Hi. Not you. Hi.
Hi.
Hi. Not you. You. Hi. Such a dick. Oh
What was
my
his
God.
name?
Why don't you go finish that outside?
Wash that perfume before you come back to the table.
What did I tell you? Call me Ern. Or Big Ern.
Kingpin, one of the best assholes ever. Oh my God. I'm just seeing his hair and just being such a fucking mess, and that's such a dick to everybody. Oh
Hey, Mr.
my God.
McCracken, what's with the sugar? For my coffee.
Every once in a while, Bowler's got to pay the price. Tonight, that somebody's you.
I'm loving this right now, by the way. Can I just say this?
How about William Zabka?
Oh,
Is that from
Karate Kid.
Karate Kid?
Yeah.
and
Cobra Kai.
Cobra Kai.
Oh,
Never
he was
die.
such a dick.
Excellent dick.
Just kept fucking up poor.
Huge asshole.
Trying to go for like the injury and like such an asshole.
Huge. I was trying to think
Ooh,
of
that's
more
a
women.
Good one.
Meryl Streep, specifically in The Devil Wears
Devil
Prada.
Wears Prada.
Yeah.
Miranda Priestley.
Yeah.
Oh yeah.
She was a great asshole in that.
I love Miranda Priestley's character. That's all.
I
Just
can't-
her like look.
I
and
can't
just,
quote
like,
that at all, but I like distinctly remember her just being giant,
that sweater was
oversized.
chosen specifically for you. Oh, you think you don't have anything to do with fashion? Everybody wants to be us, Andrea.
That's a good one.
Some good dicks.
Yeah, those are some really
Yeah,
good
and that's just like movies.
Those are just movies. And I am excited to move on to TV.
Yes.
But before we do, let's take a break. What happens when a robotic overlord imprisons a rant god and a humble narcissist? You get the Just Been Revoked podcast. Join Chris G, Tom Legacy, and Mr. Race as they discuss the origins, the ends, and everything in between for all things film. Episodes are released weekly. It's a fun listen and always good for a laugh. You can find them on Apple, Spotify, and all other major podcast platforms, or simply go to justbeenrevoked.com.
Hey guys, thanks for listening to Something Crunchy, and I hope you're enjoying the episode. It now pays to crunch down every week because we're hooking you up with big discounts from big brands. Up to 35% off Invicta watches using code CRUNCHY, and apparel from 8080, where in addition to 10% off using code CRUNCHY, every dollar you spend goes toward an entry into the Dream Car giveaway. Don't forget to join the Something Crunchy Facebook group for updates, polls, and the web's crunchiest memes. You can find us on Twitter at crunch_cast, and feel free to send any questions and your track submissions to somethingcrunchy@gmail.com. Now, let's get back to the show.
And we're back.
We're
That was
back.
good. That was a nice list.
That was so much fun. I'm so
Sweet.
excited to get into TV, though.
Nice list of assholes.
That was a
We
big,
covered movies well.
Yeah.
big plate of chocolate starfish.
It was. TV, we did a much smaller list. We'll be more tame on TV. I'll start. We already said Jeremy Piven, so I'm just going to
Yeah,
start
I feel like
with
there's some
him.
that need to be touched back on for TV.
Entourage. Like, I could listen to Jeremy Piven yell at Lloyd all day.
Lloyd!
Ari Gold is one
Yeah,
of my
best
favorite characters
characters.
ever.
Yes.
God, I
And
love the way he would yell.
Oh, such a good yeller. I can't wait for that segment.
Man.
I'm a big Kurtwood Smith fan from that 70s show, Red Foreman.
Red. Oh, such dick.
Yelling's the only part of parenting I like.
Well, my foot is not up your ass.
Red. Oh my gosh.
That's
That's a great one.
excellent selection.
We like,
When I first think of TV asshole, I mean, I was thinking of Rob Riggle
yeah.
in Modern Family as Gil Thorpe.
Gil Pickles.
Pickle. He gives Phil Dumpy so much shit.
Oh.
He's like the real estate competitor, and it's always better, and always has like the worst things to say to him.
You're going to feel the agony of done feet. Both names.
It's like the cheesiest dick calls.
Excellent choice. Gotta go with Mary Beth Monroe from Workaholics, Alice Murphy.
Oh, yeah.
My gosh.
She
Just the
was.
She's so mean.
ultimate asshole.
She
It's so
hates
mean.
everybody.
It was hot.
Yeah.
How mean.
She's
And, like,
amazing
she was-
at that character.
She was so good at being an asshole. It was hot.
It was sexy.
sorry.
She had a little thing.
I'm sorry.
She did have a thing.
She turns me on.
She was great as that. I mean, she was perfect.
I'm a little turned on thinking about Mary Beth.
So much.
Alice Murphy.
I think Rob Corddry is one of the best
Oh
assholes.
my god, Ballers.
Movies and shows, but
Yeah.
Ballers, absolutely well done. Mr. Caudry.
I
be all over.
love him. I think he's he could be one of my favorite assholes, actually, like now that we're talking about it.
Oh, no, that's a good call.
You know why. That was a movie.
I don't know. I mean, I feel like Aunt Lydia from Handmaid's Tale, Anne Dowd, was just like
It's a good one.
such a scary,
Wow.
bitchy dick. Like,
Bitchy dick.
you
I mean,
don't
she was
fuck
a
with Aunt Lydia.
complete
She literally
asshole.
would like zap you and like you're a fucking cow.
Yeah.
Ooh.
No, this bitch, like she was,
Raw.
yeah,
If you're
brutal.
if you're going there, we got to throw in Lena Headey and Cersei Lannister from Game of Thrones.
Game of Thrones.
You just have to. And if we're doing, I mean, Joffrey Baratheon was the like most hated character ever.
Really?
Yes, absolutely. So if we're going TV, like,
like
that,
it just
that
has to be
counts.
mentioned.
His name was Joffrey. I already hate him.
He
You'd be
was
afraid of a Joffrey.
God, I hated that kid. Everyone hated that kid. No one was like more collectively hated. I bet that kid can't find work anywhere.
Really?
Yeah.
Just because he was that big of an asshole?
He just was.
Was it the character? Or
yes,
the
it was
kid?
the character.
Yeah.
It was the character, 100%. But he played it extremely well.
James Gandolfini.
Ooh.
In The Sopranos.
Sopranos.
Is there a bigger asshole than James Gandolfini in Sopranos?
That's such a tight asshole. That asshole is
There's
so tight.
like so many feelings
God,
that I
the
think you
late,
have towards that
great
character.
James Gandolfini.
Yeah.
He did play such a great asshole.
Such a great asshole.
Okay, this one's gonna bring it back. Okay,
Way back.
Full House. Okay, do you remember Gia?
Oh, yes.
Yeah. Fuck
Curly
that bitch.
hair,
Dude, that's
such a
good one.
bitch.
She was such a bitch.
She's such a bitch. Okay,
She plays bitch so well.
Babysitters Club, like anything around that, anyone my age would like 100% know Gia. Such a bitch.
You got me at Full House. Lost me a little bit of Babysitter's Club. But she's in a ton of
I'm
things.
just saying.
She's always
Trust
plays a
me.
bitch.
She's a
always.
dick.
Always plays a dick.
Full House though.
Well
like,
done.
Guarantee you instantly know Gia when you hear.
So does Glenn Howerton in Always Sunny,
Oh my
especially
God, Dennis.
as Dennis Reynolds. The Dennis
To
system.
D into like
D, your bird.
everyone, but
Your
I
bird,
feel like he's like your spirit animal, Blake. Like I feel like you and Dennis, like especially as that character, have like a lot.
He and Jared Kiso, I'll throw him out there too, from Letterkenny.
Oh,
They're both
it's a
my
combo
my
of, like, your-
twin
yes,
spirit animals. Him as Wayne and Shorzy, just
Kills.
a capital dick. I mean, that is a Canadian
with
dick
flair.
that I can really
Get
like.
behind.
Yes, I could sink my teeth into.
could just really choke down that one.
Palpable. Ed O'Neill on Everything TV.
Oh yeah,
Oh,
of
Married with
course.
Children.
Married with Children. Peg.
Peg.
Even Modern Families, like to Cam and like even to Mitch, he's a dick sometimes. To Manny,
Just about everybody's a dick.
he
Don't
plays
like
such a
watching
great dick.
football with people that don't like the game. They talk.
Dad, can you help me carry that old bag? Your mother can walk.
Oh, Ed O'Neill.
Oh, Al, did you miss me? Every time I aim.
Okay. Well, now that got me on the Will and Grace path of Karen,
Oh, yeah.
Megan Mullally.
Totally.
She is like the epitome of this.
Karen Walker.
Karen
Honey,
Walker.
what is this? What's going on? What's happening? I mean,
Good Karen.
Yeah, that was
right?
good.
I feel like I could channel her. She might be my spirit animal for this. I mean, I want a man who can make a woman feel like a girl, and who can make that girl feel like a slut, and who can make that slut feel like a woman. I mean, I just have so much in common with her. I have a fake laugh with your name written all over it. She just has the best one-liners ever. Such an asshole to jet to everybody. Oh my, especially to Grace.
Oh, for sure. What's going on with your hair? Every time.
She just
says about her
hates
hair.
how big and curly her hair.
In her outfit.
Yeah. What's going on with you?
This list has to have John C. McGinley.
Oh,
He played
yeah.
Dr. Cox on Scrubs.
Scrubs.
He was also an asshole in all of his movies, too.
I just see his face
Remember in
right now.
The
yes.
Animal with Rob Schneider? Banks! He was so mean. He does so good at mean. And I can hear him yell at that whole
Hey, Susie.
staff. Yes, thank you. I can yell him hear
He's
that
like-
whole staff in Scrubs. Just, I could watch Scrubs on repeat.
He's like a dick
just
with
for
a
him.
smile.
Yeah.
You know, like he always like says like something so harsh with like a huge smile on his
Such
face.
a dick. I can
But he's so respectable at the same time, so you have to listen to him.
Right.
He's one of my all-time favorite assholes. I love.
He's a fun one to
He's a
love.
very much an underappreciated actor. His
Yeah.
comedic timing on screen is fantastic.
Yeah.
Mr. McGinley.
He's one of those that makes you laugh like instantly too when you see him. Like he just oozes it.
Secret Jack too. The guy's huge. You don't notice it most of the time. But
And
He
Vacation, the newer Vacation,
jacked
they're all
to
like
pieces.
or no, I think it's Old Hogs or something like that. He was like
Wild Hogs.
Wild
Oh,
Hog.
Blair.
No, take it off, Tom.
Oh, Blair.
Because of the shirt off.
Blair
hard
loves an
lemonade.
old hog. Blair
Some of those
craves an
dirty
old hog. Here comes
Give me the
Blair.
face like I brought up old hogs again.
Yeah. Topic is assholes, and she just
Thinking about John C. McKinley's old hog.
cannot stop thinking about the old hogs. Blair, anything else you want to contribute?
Yeah. Do you think it's freckled too, or what?
I can't.
Well, that was a sweet list of TV dicks. Let's go over just a quick couple of overall honorable mentions. We were thinking a couple more over break, and Blair just like actually wouldn't shut the fuck up about it. So
As I do.
You forgot like the best meat of your list, so we got to hit that right now.
Yes.
So for your sake, for your daughter's sake, let's do a couple honorable mentions.
Okay.
Blair mentioned Julia Louis-Dreyfus.
Christmas
from
Vacation.
Margot from Christmas Vacation. I mean,
Needs to
honorable
be
mention.
brought up.
She was all right.
She was all right.
She wasn't like an awful bitch, but
She like, and then
asshole
Seinfeld,
enough.
like, you know, you give her a little love. Sure, it'll fall. We're not lucky enough for him to break his neck.
why? Carpet all wet, Todd.
No, Mark. After you take a shower, of course.
Of course.
Jeremy Sisto from Clueless. You would know him best as Elton.
Oh my
yeah, I was
God.
like, who are you talking about?
Ty.
Ty.
Why would I want to go with Ty?
Why would I want to go with Ty?
The picture you took in my locker.
No, you and I make sense. Ty and I don't make sense.
And in what world is he in high school, by the way?
He was 46 years
Yeah.
old when he
That
played
voice.
Elton.
Do you know who my father is? And- God, I don't know. How old are you? Jesus, dude. Not in high school.
Rob Lowe deserves
Oh.
Rob Lowe deserves some love.
Yeah.
Yes.
If not for Tommy Boy,
Yep.
then for Wayne's World.
Oh, yeah.
You had paint chips as a kid?
Benjamin is no one's friend. If Benjamin were an ice cream flavor, he'd be pralines and dick.
Oh, Rob Lowe.
Devin Rattray from Home Alone. You would know him as Buzz.
Oh, such a dick.
It's a nice dick.
He's always so rude.
Flat top dick.
Sean William Scott. I mean,
Oh,
No,
Stifler.
American Pie, The Rundown,
Yeah.
Goon. Even well, he was pretty.
Yeah,
he was
he
pretty
was kinda
chill. in
more
Goon.
likable
He
in
was. He
Goon.
was good.
But
Gotta-
a
gotta
Stifler
do
was
it.
always a dick.
All right, let's move on. I want to talk about simply just the absolute most hated on screen.
Oh.
Like the people you just absolutely
Yes.
hated on screen because it's
Worst
different.
characters,
It's
like
different than
yeah.
like a good asshole than like
Sometimes
someone who
there's
just
a
played an
likable
asshole well.
Yes.
This is just like absolutely most hated on screen. I'll give you a good example. I'll give you a double example. Let's talk about the Green Mile for a second.
Oh.
You already know what I'm going to say. Doug Hutchison, Percy
Percy.
Whitmore,
Yep.
Oh, I
Percy.
just
and then we also
hate
have
him.
Sam Rockwell as Wild Bill.
Yeah, but Percy is
But
like
Percy-
you just hate him so much.
Yeah.
You just hate
You
Percy
hope
Oh my-
Whitmore.
bad happens to
You
him.
do. You do. Just the way that like he just did everything with bad intentions, was such an asshole.
You know, I'm
Tried
getting a
to
little
kill
pissed
the
off
rat.
thinking about Percy.
He tried to fry the guy.
You know, Blair,
everything he did was
I'm
just
starting
such a
to.
dick move.
I'm upset with you because you just called Mr. Jingles a rat, and
Yeah,
Mr.
it's a
Jingles
mouse.
was a mouse, like a
Oh,
sweet little mouse.
Mouseville.
There's a big difference between a rat
How
and a
could I
mouse.
forget about Mouseville?
Mouseville.
Oh.
10 cents for the kids.
Oh, that's a good one.
It's a good one.
Warden Norton from Shawshank Redemption,
Oh.
Bob Gunton, is
Yes.
Wow.
You just hate him.
one of
I
the
mean,
Hate him.
least like people I've ever seen on the silver screen.
that is an excellent choice, and that should be the top of your list and one of the first people that you think of.
Yes.
Well done. And
Yes.
You're exactly right.
Couldn't agree more.
Kind of happy what happened to him.
Yeah.
Tell you the truth.
No one's upset about it.
Mm-mm. I cheered.
We can't bring him back for Dufresne.
Yeah, that's a bummer.
It really is.
But we can in like, flashback.
Oh, flashback.
Dufresne's in the works.
I feel like Billy Zane in Titanic was just like awful.
Terrible.
Good old Cal Hockley.
Cal. Come here, Cal. I just hate him so much.
Did he wear eyeliner? What an asshole.
You know, that smile, you can just tell, like, he was going to be such a prick. And then, like, he takes the boat over the kids and the women. Like, what kind of dick are you? Yeah. You're going to jump on the boat with the kids.
You know,
stay back with the men and be a real guy. Come on.
Rose was kind of a dick for not letting Leo on the door at the end.
She'll never let that down.
I feel like that was kind of an asshole move.
There was plenty of room.
There's been math that has shown, like, diagrams that prove
all the ways that they could have fit on there
was
together.
Room for him on the, you know what pissed me off the most though is that they didn't even try. It's not like they tried a bunch of times. It was just like,
it's not like he fell off and like it's just not gonna happen. It's like, no,
the water's too cold, Jack.
I'll never let go. See ya.
Toodles.
Sorry.
Can you speed this up? Your hand's like really cold.
You're fucking freezing. Okay.
Most hated on screen. Gotta have John Voight, Coach Bud Kilmer in Varsity Blues. All right, let's go. Let's go.
Let's go. Let's go.
And be a good soldier, William Robert.
Oh, I just hate him. I just hate him so much in Varsity Blues.
Boys
God, I'm pissed thinking about him right now.
You boys can't even run a simple draw play. You're trying to do a oopty-oop.
Oopty fucking oop.
Goddamn oopty fucking oop. My boy's too much for you?
Oh, they just boys.
Them just boys.
Wieners on the glass.
So mean to Billy Bob.
William Robert.
Why are you always so fat?
Martin Cove. Oh. Sensei Kreese.
Gotta have him.
Karate Kid.
Of course.
Obviously.
Hate him.
And he's brainwashing children. Come on.
Your list is crushing it right now. Fwy, you're on the top of your game.
The Crunchtastic R&D department helped out a lot on
this. Thank you, team.
Your list is starting
that's a good
strong.
one. Anyone that goes for that injury and like plays dirty like that, just fucking hate them.
Yeah,
like what you've done there.
I feel like Scar from The Lion King.
It's an excellent nomination.
If he's not one of the
so
biggest,
cute, Blair.
I'm just saying,
he's one of the most hated on-screen characters. People of all ages.
You tell me you didn't fucking hate Scar by the end of that movie.
And Jeremy Irons doing the voice just was very successful.
Was so good. The voice
he did
was
very
great.
good at being
killing the dad,
bad guy.
the whole thing. And
he killed Mufasa. You don't fuck with James Earl Jones.
Never fuck with James Earl Jones.
No, and then he like put the bad seed in Simba's head and sent him away.
Yeah, like hate him.
Super dick move.
Ridiculous.
You tell me you don't hate him.
Schindler's List. Ralph Fiennes, the Nazi Amon Goth.
Oh my God.
He was number one
so hated.
on a lot of lists. He
100%.
was just the biggest piece of shit on screen ever. You just hate him. He was so good at making you hate him.
Yeah.
Oh, I'm pissed thinking about that one.
Mm-hmm.
Hate him.
How about from Rookie of the Year, Jack Bradfield?
Is that?
I am his manager.
Like I immediately know who you're talking about. Such an asshole.
He plays. Yeah, he plays an asshole.
10%.
I just hate him.
I hate that guy.
Yeah,
I hate him. He wasn't even like the likable asshole. You just hate him.
If I was Henry, I would have beamed him right in the head.
I feel like Gary Oldman and Leon the Professional.
Oh yeah.
He's such a good
Book
actor.
of Eli.
Book of Eli.
Hitman's Bodyguard. Fifth Element.
What else? And like
half of his career.
Yeah, 100%.
He is so good.
So good at making you hate him.
And I hear he's just the nicest guy. So like,
he's just a talented actor.
He's just that good. But
That's
Leon
super
the
cool.
Professional, especially, you just hate him.
In There Will Be Blood, what Paul Dano did as the preacher, that was, I will award it right here and now, the most slappable performance of all time. And there's been a lot of slappable performances.
Wow, that's a call.
That is like the most slappable performance.
That needs to be a thing. We need to like give out like the slap.
The most like
the slappies.
The
slappies. Ooh.
The Crunch Awards will be like totally different.
Yeah. Well,
the slappies.
They'll just be the slappies. That'll be the Crunch Award.
Oh, that's a slappy good time. The nominations are flooding in.
You know who's pretty slappy? Is in 500 Days of Summer. Summer.
Totally
slappy. Zoe Deschanel. She's like takes you on
character.
this ride where it's like, oh, like maybe I like you, maybe, and then it's like crush your fucking heart.
Yeah,
Fuck you.
gone out.
Gone. Have a fun
Married.
fucking summer. Now it's the fall. Fuck you.
Engaged to somebody else.
Summer.
Fuck
So slappable.
that bitch.
I love Zoe Deschanel, but I hate her.
How about Marguerite Wilson? You ever
Marguerite Wilson
does that name ring a bell? From
Why is
Major
that?
League, the owner.
Oh, the blonde girl.
The owner,
Rachel
Phelps.
Yes.
In both major leagues. Ooh, good one. Classic.
Yeah.
I'm seeing her
Bitch
in
hole.
the
Hated that bitch.
locker room, or, like talking to all
Wow,
the guys.
she was good.
She was
Every time
definitely
the team won a
hated
game,
bitch.
they took off a piece of her clothing because they had like they all hated her so
Right?
much.
She was so mean.
I mean, if we're going sports, I mean, both of the first two Mighty Ducks movies had some pretty strong antagonists.
Whoa.
You have Coach Jack Riley in the first one, who's played by Elaine Smith, who is son-in-law. Don't call me Walter. Excellent asshole all around.
He is a great.
But he was so good in the first Mighty Ducks.
Yeah,
and
hated
then
him.
in D2, you have Coach Wolf Stanson, and he was an excellent dick. He was a prick and a half.
From the Iceland team?
That's right.
Ooh.
Yeah, he was a yard of
Icelandic
dick in that
coach.
one.
Yeah, he was. A
So-
meter.
Love that you brought.
I'm
some
just
Mighty
gonna go
Ducks
like
right
Is it
now.
meter?
Mighty Ducks on it. It's a meter.
It's a meter.
It's not a yard there. It's a meter.
Can we just say Cruel Intentions?
Oh,
Yeah.
Christine Baranski as Mrs. Caldwell
Fucking
was
Mrs. Caldwell.
one of the most hated characters like ever.
such a good call.
I
Margarita
can't-
found them while she was cleaning.
Cecile. She was just such a bitch. Oh my god, we give money to Colin Powell.
Well, I guess that puts me in my place.
God, she was just brutal. So hated.
Oh,
she was
that's
so
such a
good
good
as
one.
that character.
Asshole with
She-
a capital C.
She's actually plays a good asshole in a couple of things. Even like Birdcage, like she was like
Yeah.
she was like the mom that ran away in Birdcage. Like when does that ever happen? Only Christine Baranski would be like that one that's
For
like
sure.
no.
I'm out of here. Good luck.
Dad figured out Robin Williams.
Jay Moore as Bob Sugar and Jerry
And
Maguire.
Jerry Maguire.
Come on.
Excellent
him.
Tell
choice.
me. He's not just the biggest piece of shit.
That's a great choice.
That
You could
character.
also do some Frank and Keith Cushman as honorable mentions there. Kushlash.
Kuslash.
Oh, look, I'm on the big screen again.
This Kush.
See myself. I already seen this one. I got Kushlash.
Gotta do Ivan Drago from Rocky 4.
Yeah.
Hate him.
Just hate him.
Pretty much
Dolph Lundgren.
everybody
Nailed it.
except for Apollo Creed in the Rockies were
Yeah, you
pretty
just
big
hated all
assholes.
of them.
What about Gene Hackman from The Quick and the Dead?
Oh, how did we?
How'd we get this far?
I was about to say, how are we just now discussing Gene Hackman?
Like, what the hell?
Hackman.
And if we're doing westerns, let's do Powers Booth as Curly Bill and Tombstone as well.
Oh my gosh,
So there's some key ones.
It's a cool name.
those are kid hands.
Powers Booth.
Gene Hackman.
Name is Tits.
It's almost as good as Gene Hackman, but
Bricktop and Snatch
yeah,
was pretty hateable.
yeah. Big
Pretty
top.
hateable.
It makes me think of you every time. 2 minutes, Turkish.
2 minutes Turkish. That's how they said that 5 minutes ago.
It's a solid list. That's all I got, but I will do a couple, just like a quick little shout out to whatever that yellow bastard was in Sin City because I hated him.
Oh my
And then-
god, that was a good one.
And Spike Hammersmith from Little Giants at least deserves just like a little honorable mention.
Schmeagol.
Spike.
Little honorable mention for me.
Spike was such a little asshole.
He was such a little
Which one's
asshole.
Ice?
Schmeagol and Jar Jar
Spike
Binks.
don't play
Both of
with
those motherfuckers can die.
Well, we've negged out pretty good for like almost an hour.
Yeah.
Let's end on a positive note. We've talked about villains and
People that we hate.
dicks and assholes, and I want to keep it dicks and assholes. But
Yeah.
let's just talk about like most likable villains.
Ooh.
Sure, that's
Let-
a pretty
yes.
short list.
Like, yeah, it's a short list.
Where it's like you're a villain, but we love you.
Like
So
the
good
first
at
one that comes to my mind is obviously Alan Rickman, one of my favorite villains. Just for Sheriff of Nottingham alone is Robin Hood, Prince of Thieves, but Hans Gruber and Die Hard,
That's
Professor
a
Snape and Harry
Good
Potter.
one.
Alan Rickman.
Alan Rickman is the man. Ben Stiller's on my list at the top. Hateable assholes, lovable assholes.
Heavyweights.
Heavyweight.
Dodgeball.
White Goodman.
Happy Gilmore. I mean, you name it. He's just
such a good one.
Your fingers.
Well done, biscuits.
Now your back's gonna hurt.
Really
You just
good
pulled landscaping duty.
Heavyweights. Oh my god, I like barely like remember that Ben Stiller is in Heavyweights, and then you remember that character, and he's such a dick.
That
oh
like
my
set
god,
the
I'm so glad you
tone for
remember
his
that.
career, for what he like, the overacting that he did
plays
for
that
us in Heavyweights.
so well.
God, that's good.
Oh, that is good. I feel like Dustin Hoffman in Hook was such like
Good
he
call.
did that so well.
Good call.
That he was just like a likable villain. You love him as Hook.
He was so believable as an
Yes.
asshole in that movie
Yes.
as Captain Hook. I thought I didn't know who Dustin Hoffman was before
Of
that.
course,
When
right.
I thought I was like 9 years old, but
Right.
I thought he was 6'3". I thought like this guy's the biggest gigantic asshole I've ever seen.
He plays such a big character.
Such a big character, and he's like 5'4".
And he did that so well.
What about Jack Nicholson playing the Joker in the first Batman?
Hate him.
So
But
scary.
love him.
Most likable villain.
Yeah.
He was
I
so
would say you hate him, but you love
awesomely
him. Like
likable, so quotable. He was also very much the same in The Departed. As
Yeah.
Frank Costello.
Mm-hmm.
A very
'cause he's
likable
like-
villain.
yes, because he's like trying to help, but he's like also such a
Anger
terrible
management?
person.
I mean, if we're talking Batman, Heath Ledger, he was a very likable villain as well, just from his portrayal as Joker in The Dark Knight,
Definitely.
It was great in that.
for sure.
Anger management was fucking great for Jack too.
Yes,
Yeah,
I
it was.
agree.
Good call.
He was very likable in that.
Yes,
As a-
he was.
He's pretty villainous in that one too.
Definitely the antagonist role,
Yes.
for sure.
I love Christian Bale in American Psycho.
Patrick Bateman.
Yes. That character is so good for him.
Paul Allen.
That movie was so like unexpected when I saw it. You know, late '90s, early 2000s. That kind of shit was not hot and around and edgy, and
He's
That's-
terrible, but you love him, and it's like
he's just like a crazy mass murderer.
Right.
And you're afraid of the guy, but he does it so well, and he's
somehow
such a,
you still like him.
yeah, he's what's the word I'm looking for? He's a narcissist.
Yep.
Yeah,
Yeah.
big time.
Big time.
Big time.
Can we mention Dennis Hopper in Waterworld?
Your pet fish?
I
Yes.
loved him
Well
as
done.
that villain. Like I was that little girl's age, I swear. And so watching Waterworld, I was like, he creeped me out, but at the same time, like he watched her. So like the whole thing was like just
You want a cigarette?
yeah.
I'm 12. Never too young to start. Head
Just
of the
needs to be
smokers in
mentioned.
Waterworld.
Yeah.
Excellent choice. We have to put Tom Hiddleston on this list, who played Loki in the Thor and Avengers movies.
Yeah.
Oh.
He is one of the most popular villains of all time.
Okay.
People love Loki. He was great. He was extremely likable. Very likable villain.
Needs to be on the list.
Has to be on the list.
I didn't like him.
You didn't care for him.
No, I thought he was just an asshole.
I thought he was all right. Like, I didn't like him as much as everyone else did, but like I liked him.
Yeah,
I get the appeal.
I definitely got to put Brad Pitt on the list from Fight Club.
Tyler Durden.
Such a great call.
That is a good call.
Such a likable
It counts.
It does.
It counts.
Yeah,
He's a
because-
likable villain. Absolutely.
Yes, he's the one like wreaking havoc, and it's crazy, but you love him and what he's doing at the same time. Once you realize what's happening. John Travolta, Samuel L. Jackson,
Ooh, a little combo.
Pulp Fiction.
Yeah,
is
they were
like
assassins. I like. What do you think,
Sure,
Biscuits?
yeah, that
we'll let it
counts.
count.
They're
We'll let
like-
it count.
blowing holes in everybody, yet like they're still such likable characters.
Yeah.
That's a good.
You're
call.
having a good time with their adventure.
And when they're getting hosed down in the backyard with the getting all the blood and guts off of them and stuff, like they're just so humiliated at that point. They're so likable.
Well, if you're gonna let that fly, then I'm gonna throw Joe Pesci in the ring just for
Oh,
Goodfellas.
definitely.
I mean, Home Alone.
He belongs there.
Definitely.
He belongs.
He's like always a good villain that you end up like having a heart for. Sticky
Such a-
Bandits. I mean,
the Wet Bandits.
the Wet Bandits.
It wouldn't be a hateful list that you love without Leonardo DiCaprio and Django.
Ooh,
Django.
Calvin Candy and Django and Chain.
Yeah.
for
yeah,
sure.
but no, that could definitely be on the list.
And now he's one of the most liked memes on the internet.
Oh, for sure. That face alone.
Can you imagine?
Kevin Spacey.
Awesome.
He's been a villain in a lot of different movies, but
he's still very
Usual
likable.
Suspects.
Ooh, Kaiser Sose.
Kaiser Sose. Horrible Bosses. Baby Driver.
Fantastic.
Yeah. I mean, villain, you still like him. It's hard.
What about John Malkovich?
No.
Oh my God, John Malkovich.
I forgot.
Cyrus
I
the Virus?
love
Con
him.
Air?
Yeah.
He is such a lovable villain.
What a lovable villain.
He's trying to help all the other villains and other con men. Like, he's like the friendly.
No,
he's
that's a leader
evil,
of
but
men
you-
right there.
Yeah, it sure is.
Oh, John Malkovich is so good. Oh, I love it. Paul Giamatti.
Are y'all out of shit? Can y'all think of any more?
I don't know. I was just thinking of Paul Giamatti
No,
in
definitely Paul Giamatti.
Big Fat Liar.
I was going to say, are you
Big
talking Fat Liar?
Marty Wolf.
Marty Wolf Pictures.
I just maybe just because I love Paul Giamatti so much, but he was definitely a villain in that.
No, that's a good call.
Yeah, for sure.
But you like him so much.
No, he needs to be on here somewhere. Same with like Christopher Walken. Like if I had to pick one, I would say is Frank White in King of New York, but
Ooh.
very likable villain whenever he does play the villain role. You could say the same for Kevin Bacon when he chooses to go there, like as Wade in The River Wild.
Yes. He's a dick there. Crazy
Hollow
Stupid
Man.
Love.
Hollow Man. Good call. He was less likable than Wade in The River Wild.
Sure.
Because
Crazy Stupid Love, you hate him.
I really appreciated how much he fucked with Rourke in The River Wild.
Oh, yeah.
And someone needed to fuck with Rourke because he gave a very slappable performance himself. Like if we're gonna
Somebody,
go ahead, if
go
we're gonna
fuck with
start
Rourke.
that list, I'm gonna go ahead
Most slappable?
and put Rourke in there.
Yeah.
That was a very slappable performance. Nothing like Paul Dano in There Will Be Blood, but slappable nonetheless.
Since we're on the River Wild, we need to put John C. Reilly on this list as well.
Ooh.
For what?
The River Wild.
Most likable villain.
Okay, for most likable villain on this list.
For this
totally.
specifically.
Yeah, for
He
sure.
was awesome.
Because
I thought
you
he was
love
like
him.
I thought he was a little
And
special.
he actually tried to help.
Yeah, he
But,
did.
you know, he was also like had a
Hey,
gun and was
kid.
going to shoot him at the same time.
Go
so.
get out of here, kid.
He's no John C. McGinley, but
John C. McGinley's no John C. Reilly. Come on.
oh no way!
You put them in a room and you see which one's liked more in 5 minutes.
Which John C. do you prefer?
Yeah.
Ooh, that's way too tough to call.
McGinley, like
You are out of your
Riley.
mind.
I don't even have to put much thought into it. And I love Riley. That is not to say that I would not hang out with Riley for a week and not think twice about it.
Well, are you the tiebreaker? Which one are you going to go with?
Of course I'm going Riley.
Oh, okay. Thank you.
Let's move on to our track of the week. Now, I usually steer clear of the classic rock flavor just because we've heard it too much. And when there's a new band doing a classic rock vibe, it rarely works for me. This works for me. There's something about these guys, and this song is infectious as hell. The more you hear it, the more you like it. They've done the modern take on the hair metal approach better than most I've heard. Plus, the guitarist who submitted this track has the best head of hair I've ever seen on
So
a dude.
true.
And he's got it all feathered out, truly going all in,
Yes.
like on the
Love
hairband.
it all.
Seriously, dude's hair like deserves its own Instagram page. Out of Paris, France, this is The Lucky Trail with Blasters.
They
All right. These jam. Like that. These guys are clearly inspired by 80s hard rock, heavy metal, and the main message in their songs emphasizes freedom and empowering people to be themselves. They just released Blastards as their first music video in September this year. It's on YouTube and quality stuff. Check it out with the other tunes by The Lucky Trail. Keep on sending those track submissions to somethincrunchy@gmail.com. Don't you dare put a G in something. The holidays are here, and so are we. Saving you some coin this Christmas. Discount code CRUNCHY to get 35% off on brands like 8080 and Invicta watches. What's up? Come get weird in our completely not suitable for work Facebook group for laughs during the week, and don't say we didn't warn you first. We lost control of it weeks ago, but it's a riot, and y'all are fucking hilarious. Follow us on IG and Twitter at Somethin Crunchy, and show you're part of Crunch Nation by wearing that Somethin Crunchy gear you can find in our merch store right there on somethincrunchy.com. This has been another episode of Somethin Crunchy, and please don't ever forget to live your crunchiest life
and be crunchy to one another.
Please don't forget to subscribe, like, follow, and all that crunchy good shit. Thank you for listening.
That was the saddest cheers I've ever heard. Kink.
Plastic taps. I got a plastic cup and a plastic shot glass.
What's that?
I don't know.
That was like some
An
alien.
alien. I
Like
was literally about
it
to-
sounded like UFO pickup.
Literally just that's an alien.
There it is again.
What is it?
It's like alien or
It's
It's a
traffic.
plane.
Yeah, it's traffic. It's a car with a low tire. Totally killed the flow. Sweet dick, Blair.